We are back, ladies and gentlemen. That right there is the wipe on Team Mutineers. They seem to be handling that tank brilliantly well at the beginning. He was already down to about 3k HP, but I don't know if it was like a miscommunication of some kind, but the survivors really started to lose their momentum. And SI worked superbly well to capitalize on that, getting a few caps on. But even though one or two of the survivors had deagles, the SI just persevered in the end to clinch that wipe.
I think someone dropped, and like, I don't know, they were in such a good position there to just completely destroy that tank.
Mm.
SI worked it out and got the job done.
Indeed. I think maybe Team Bopstars might try and do the same thing, you know, because it was actually working, and if the tank hadn't actually dropped down, he might have been able to still force them all off their fence. I think the survivors were willing to do that anyway, regardless of whether the tank made a jump or not.
Yeah, for sure. I think they'll try and do it. Oh, 3 boom lands.
Triple boom. Swimming pool boomer going. A jockey trying to go for Nick. Who should stumble more? Somehow not taking much damage. But yeah, they're going to be making their way down now. All the SI are down, so don't have to worry about one trying to sort of separate them and get a death pool or anything. We do have a charger though, and Mutineers might try and do something on this mini bridge here.
I've got the scout. Pretty interesting, considering where they're going to be fighting tank.
Well, I wonder if they're going to try fighting it. Oh, the scout. They might try fighting it in the water.
Yeah, they could. Yeah.
Hey, grabbing an axe.
And they're all waiting for this bridge attack. They've got the hunter and the jockey up top on the roof. They have a charger waiting in the. Oh, actually, where is the
Boomer
charger?
positioning is really good. They have to open that door, and they're just going to get triple boom if they try and rush it.
Chargers with the up to capping SI hasn't spawned up yet. Oh, the boomer's pre-spawned, so they know where the boomer's going to be.
So that boomer has to be careful.
Although one of the survivors could just open the door and then block it just as like that, just as I thought he was going to do it.
Just bait the boom. Oh, and the hunter gets skeeted.
Oh, the jockey takes Rochelle.
Oh, this could be a lot of damage. This is a lot of damage. This is really bad for Bopstars.
That was the one thing we needed to defend against most, was the jockey. He dealt with the charger well enough as well, but jockey's going to slow them down. They have the bridge now.
That was a really good
smoker. But yeah, the smoker couldn't get himself ready in time.
That attack went from nothing to a lot of damage. And they're going in, smoker land, pre-spit. The boomers miss. And the hunter's probably just going to go for a DP. Or separate.
Oh yeah, landing on Rochelle. Still in good shape despite that jockey, but they can't afford to make any slip-ups on movement and positioning when it comes to the tank.
The thing is, Rochelle has to pop the tank.
Oh, charge landing, the spit miss. Missing completely. It didn't actually land on anyone, I don't think. And we do have the tank up to send it into war.
Now there's a tower.
We're getting up, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to get boomed.
Oh,
You guys alright?
Yeah, fine. Where the fuck are these coons coming from?
don't know. Are we standing here, Shorty?
Sure, I don't know.
You guys probably shouldn't stand there.
Okay.
Because if you get 2 cap, we can't help you.
Come here.
He's up on top of that rock thing. On top of the roof now. So can he get through that window?
No, you can't.
I'd like to take this time to say that Dano's a huge homo.
I heard Dana took about 12 years to grow 1 pubic hair.
It's true.
And then Jesus thought it was cool to have pubic hair, so he went and
Tried it as well.
plucked out his dad's one and tried to glue it onto his own ball sack.
Plucked out his dad's single one. Let's call it if he comes in.
Oh, yeah, he comes.
He took a lot
Nah,
of
he
shit.
fucked it.
There you go.
Jockey, he's low.
Server connection failed. The remote has closed the connection. Shoot me.
I'm gonna go down. Shoot him the fuck out of him.
You know he did.
Suppressed.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That there was a mutiny tank doing a bit of work, but unfortunately targeting non-bonus. Went for Shell, who's being the ultimate tampon for Team Bopstars. And, wow, I mean, Bopstars handling that tank superbly well, and now still alive. He's still got plenty of bonus. This is their chance.
Map.
Yeah. Just as long as they maintain this bonus and don't give it away too generously in the next few attacks.
Oh,
Fans are getting skeeted. A charger landing in the spit on Coke. But then the Smoker trying to pull him out of it.
you do have a
I'm
witch.
not sure about that decision by the Smoker there, but yeah, there is a witch up ahead.
I think they can avoid it. Wait, can they avoid it? Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they can avoid it, yeah.
Taking a lot of time. Do they not know where to go or something?
I think they've probably never strolled through this park before.
What a maze. Alright. Well, this could actually be costly
Well,
for them.
Rochelle is separated. Oh, now she rejoins with Nick. Now they're on the bridge.
There's a Hannah.
Oh,
Hannah
Coach
Williams.
somehow avoiding that. This directions. Mutiny's crashed again. Oh, he was the Boomer, I think. Boomer's just standing there below the bridge in the water. AI.
This is bad for Bopstars, because they've bled out. And they've just got hit again.
Indeed, but they know now to go over this bridge, and the exit of the park is just close by.
Are they gonna pop it? Is the boom, AI boom gonna land? He's going for it. Oh! David.
Chop down the ladder. I believe in this AI boomer. He's still trying. Or she's still trying, actually. She's a female AI boomer.
She's baiting.
But while that boomer's up, I don't think they can actually get another boomer spawn.
That's actually good. Oh, instant smoke. I don't know why that smoker was still up. That's a job. It's good separation, Josh. Free in cap. Does that boomer need to be like
It needs to be
kicked or
popped.
something? Oh, he's going in. Here we go. She go. There we go. She's
They've actually
landed.
landing one! That's the longest AI boomer I've ever seen that actually lands. I told you it would have persevered eventually.
He's had to believe. Oh, the pull full.
Oh!
And the hunt. Oh,
Charger just bumping. Probably not expecting planks there. Actually, should just pump the box, I think, the crate. So these survivors have taken a bit more damage now, substantially, although Ella's still carrying the majority of the bonus, pretty much all that's remaining of it. But now they have this event to negotiate. Safram's not too far away from this event area, as just how well they camp here and make the run over.
They just need to get... They just need to be like a couple hundred points down. That's what their aim should be at the moment.
Oh, and they got the bonus boomed in spit.
And there goes the bonus.
Indeed. This is going to be really tough now for Team Bopstars. I'm not sure after that they're going to make the save from now. Any distance they do make will be crucial. Still got a bit of a deficit to make up on Team Mutineers.
Oh, the
Do pumping
nice
top of him with a jockey landing on Nick. And the Charger landing up front on Cope. Save them from being in caps. Bloke is still up though, just get killed by Rochelle. So Bopstars still going. I wonder if they should consider downing a couple of people now whilst they're in clear air,
Right.
but
It would have been smarter to do, because they're going to have this next attack up and someone can just scratch and get someone else.
indeed.
Oh, they do have a 2-2 though. Oh, there goes the Hana. Gets a scratch and gets out safely.
And
Charger.
Ellis is on his own.
It's
He's
2
getting
down.
scrapped.
Oh,
Hunter
ski.
getting skeeted.
Rochelle with the clutch ski. I don't think.
And she's going to have to abandon. And then they have to go down, yeah. The 480 distance they did score. They're exactly 400 points behind Team Mutineers going into the finale.
I think that they wasted a lot of time. They could have definitely got a lot more points, but they'll be happy with what they got. 400 points down isn't much.
Anything could happen in this finale. There is a sort of a mini scavenge part to it, and followed by a brief run going up to trigger a power unit of some kind up top of the tower and making their way back to the plane. They got to have a bit of a trek to get there as well, the scavenge event. So it's be interesting to see what happens here.
Yeah, Bopstars definitely need to start hitting some solid attacks. And just believe. This is still a winnable game for them at the moment.
Could definitely go either way. There's I think it's a ZQ there. It doesn't seem to be a flow tank at the beginning here, so they can pretty much make their way to the scavenge area, do what they need to do there, and then try and kill this kill the first tank, which will be after the scavenge event is completed. I'm just waiting for Mr. Orange to ready up, and we will be on our way with this finale. Although I think this flow tank kind of does work in Team Mutineer's favour, because they'll be scoring extra distance, and then the pressure will be all on Team Bopstars to make up that distance and probably survive as well.
Yeah, I think if Mutineers shut down like these first couple attacks, you know, and people start getting a bit mad, could be bad.
There is an
tank up,
extra attack.
and this could actually be really good for Bopstars. This could be a winning tank. Oh, they're going for damage. That's actually a lot of good damage, especially